Здравствуйте, как дела? Hello everybody, how are you guys doing? Happy Valentine's Day! So, I hope everybody is gonna have a loving, fun, nice, fantastic day filled with joy and laughter and love. And for the ones who are out there feeling, oh, it's Valentine's Day and I'm all alone, I want to talk about true happiness today. So I'm thinking, like, what tools do we need to find and to really live in true happiness? And of course, it starts with us. It starts with us. True happiness. It's a decision. We have to try and to decide, hey, I'm going for happiness and what makes me happy. But to start off, I think we need to look at ourselves, at our body, and know that, hey, we only have this one body given to us. And we need to take care of that body. Because just like a car or anything out there which you need in life, we need this body. And if we keep it right, eat right, drink right, sleep right, try to block away things that don't belong in our system, it functions right and it takes us further than we want to go. Yeah, so I'm nervous. I haven't vlogged for a couple of days and then it's like I'm out. But anyway, so true happiness comes when you take care of yourself first, of your body, because you only have this one body to carry you through life. And just like, as I said, with your car, you need to fuel it up, you need to wash it now and then, you need to just take care of it so that, you know, it can take you where you need to go. And it's the same with our body. And then you have the body, the mind, and the soul. Because happiness, as I said, as I started up with, is it's a decision. You have to decide to be happy, really. It sounds so harsh to say it that way, and I don't mean it that way, of course, but it really is a decision. Because I myself, I suffered from depression a lot in my life, and I still do sometimes in the dark seasons, in the winter time. But I constantly realized that I have to decide again and again and again. I have to decide, make decisions to make myself get myself in another state. And that's what I really want to encourage everybody with. No matter how tough life can get sometimes, we gotta constantly make decisions to rise above them and look for things that bring us joy and happiness, and learn and teach ourselves to focus on those things. Give ourselves tools, words, positive people, etc., to like get us into that happy place constantly. It's a repetition, as life is a repetition, and as you've realized and learned in life that nothing stays the same, that everything changes. You can be in this place 1 minute and the next place, and the next minute you can be completely in a different place. And it's the same with our feelings, with our mental health, and with our happiness. We gotta constantly decide what are we gonna choose for our lives. Because I realized in so many things, even the other day I was, somebody shared that they have this business and, hey, wouldn't that be your competition if you do that also? And I said, no, I don't believe in competition, not at all. Because I believe that this universe is so huge and that there's just absolutely space for everybody to do whatever they see fit to do. And that there's no competition, that we're all unique people, human beings, and that there's just enough space and energy, etc., for all of us to do what we have to do. Because, yeah, I don't believe in competition. And I believe in blessing each other and cheering each other on and being there for each other and building each other up and seeing what you can do to help another. Because that's also what I've learned, a tool to make yourself happy. It really brings so much peace when you shift your focus on yourself and then you just bless somebody else. Bless them with your smile, bless them with your words. If there's something practical that you can do for somebody, that you do that for that person. It brings so much joy to share and to give and to be there for somebody in any way that you can see fit, you know? So don't put this heavy pressure on yourself from, oh, I gotta do something for somebody. But I've learned in my life that really gives happiness, to step out of yourself. You can be in all sorts of states of mind of, oh, my life is not going where I need to be right now. But in that same moment, if you find that strength within to help somebody else, bless somebody, and you shift your focus on that person, something magical happens. I can't explain it. You should really try. If you're suffering from, you know, low self-esteem or going through difficult things, because even if you're going through something very sad as a loss of somebody or you name it, and you could think, oh, I'm going to be home and sad and cry, because that's okay. There's a season for everything, so there's also a season for being intensely sad. But when the time comes and you feel it within to step out of that sadness, and you decide, hey, I've been through this pain now, and I know what it really feels like to lose somebody you love, or lose a job, or anything that brought you intense sadness, and you hear it around you, or you see somebody around you who's going through that same thing, I believe that you can be a blessing for that person at that time. And I do believe that God just divinely places us in places where we can be blessings for each other. And I am realizing that more and more and more each day. So, but as I said, true happiness comes from treating your body like it needs to be treated. I'm not saying we all need to be top athletes or whatever, but I do encourage you to treat it like this is your crown jewel, this is your temple, this is your everything. Because as I said, it takes you from baby to 140. But this is it. Your mind is so powerful, it needs to be fed into the right energy, the right positivity. Surround yourself with beautiful things, and I'm not saying material things, but go out into the nature, take walks, be grateful for the things that God has placed in your life, you know. Try to see the things, try to see the little flowers, try to see those children who are so happy, or I know I'm being all kind of spacey, goofy right now, but it really does make sense if you just try to refocus and see the beauty that God has put in this world, because there's so much beauty just by going out and breathing in air and realizing that you're alive and that you're not dead and that you're not, if you're healthy, be grateful that you're healthy. And if you're sick, that's difficult. That's really not an easy place to be. I know. And I really would like to encourage you also that no matter how difficult that is to be sick, because I've heard so many people witness saying to encourage other people that even though they were sick, they experienced so much love and so much beauty, and that they only started to experience that when they refocused, when they let go of the fact that that illness overcame them. And I'm not saying that you could just switch up your emotions just like that, because you're a human being, and it's if you get sick, if you have to suffer from an illness, I don't wish that on anybody really. But I'm hoping and praying that even though if you're very sick, that you can find something deep within that can give you that joy, that hope to continue and to fight and to take it step by step. And it's easy for me because I'm standing here being healthy with a healthy body, and well, as far as I know, it's healthy. So don't think that I'm taking your illness lightly, because I would never ever do that, ever. But I'm just hoping that people, no matter what situation you're in, that you can find it within yourself to seek happiness, to seek it from deep within. And as I said again, I've heard it all over it on the internet and etc. and in real life, that people, it doesn't matter if they were billionaires or suffering to survive every day with food, etc. They can all be very depressed and very sad and very lonely. So don't think that money is going to change it. Don't ever think that buying a certain thing will change your happiness. Happiness, I'm telling you now, comes from deep within. It really is the only place where you can find happiness. No car, no house, no material thing, no status, no being a big time something can get you happy. Happiness is really a decision. I am deciding to choose happiness. I am deciding to focus on things that bring me joy, no matter if it looks as though I have no reason to be happy. Because I just love that. I went to my hometown in British Guyana. I'm Guyanese. And to see those people, they were like living in like this little hut, and the joy they had from within, we as Europeans or Western or whatever, they had, in our eyes maybe, like nothing, but they were so intense happy. And that happiness came because they were grateful to be alive. They were grateful to be surrounded with people they love. They were grateful to have a roof over their head, even if it was just a little hut. They were sweeping that hut. It was cleaner than some houses you can even imagine. And they were bathing in this bucket and just washing themselves and having fun. And I believe that that's the true happiness. That you don't look for material things, that you don't look for status, that you don't look for approval from outside, but that you approve yourself, and that you learn to love yourself, and that you learn to accept yourself. And we can all evolve, we can all grow, we can all study and learn new things and do new things in life. But I'm saying, don't think that happiness comes when I'm driving this Porsche, or when I'm this size, or when I'm, because as I said, there are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful women out there and men, and they are all changing their face. They are changing their physiques because they can't find happiness. They're still not happy inside. So, as I said from the beginning of this vlog, happiness is a decision, because you can be so blindsided by this world we live in right now. I didn't know it was going to be such an emotional message, because I'm trying to say true happiness exists. But as I said, think of those people who don't have that kind of, well, if you want to call it luxury, and that they can be happy and dancing. If you see them dancing and having fun together, And then we here in these houses all, you know. So happiness is a choice. Happiness is a decision. And it has to repeat itself over and over and over again. Decide each moment, again and again, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make myself happy. Look within. Write down what I'm grateful for. Write down what I can do to change my state of mind. See who I can bless, who I can help. Because helping somebody else gives you so much joy within. And yes, constantly refocusing. That's all I can say that brings true happiness. And bits by bits, you fall, you get up, you fall, you get up. It's a journey. It's a lifetime journey. But it's possible to be happy. Even on Valentine's Day and you don't have a date, you can be happy. Just enjoying the things that you're alive, that you can go out to dinner by yourself if you have to, or call friends if you have to, or just make yourself a beautiful meal or whatever, and just realize it's just a day to start with. Watch a fun movie and laugh and have fun. Put on music and just dance and have fun. Anything, but don't you dare sit here and think, oh, it's Valentine's Day and nobody's here to love me. If there's nobody there, you are there. And you are worth gold, and you are worth everything and more. You can love you. You don't need love from the outside to validate you, to accept you. You are 100% okay. So that's what I really want to say. Seek from within. I'm telling you, again, there are billionaires killing themselves because they're not happy. Okay? So don't think, oh, that's what you need to be happy. Happiness comes from within. And it starts with you. You. Decide every moment. No matter what state. No matter what position. Be happy. Be you. And learn to love you. Because you're worth loving. Have a fantastic day. Paka paka. До свидания. Love you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let's spread love together. Tell people about me. I want to encourage. I want to give love. Bless you. Пока-пока. До свидания.